What's happening, family? Adrian back with another video. I wanted to knock these videos out while I had the chance. My son is still sleeping right now, so I got an opportunity to knock another video out for you guys. And I think this video right here is going to go out into my Gray Rock series. And basically this video is for those of you who are in a co-parenting situation with the narcissist. This is just a tip that helped me in those times where we couldn't get to a mutual agreement. I found myself at times trying to defend my position in a lot of situations. So I'm like, you know, I have our son during this time and this time and this time, and you don't realize how hard that is on me. And I don't, you know, and I'm coming from that position of I. And one of the things that I realized quickly is that she didn't care about what I wanted at all. She didn't care about, you know, my needs at all. It wasn't about what I wanted at all. So as soon as I would say it was like her brain would shut completely off and like, I don't care. Like basically she was looking at it like, I don't care what you want. So her I was, I don't care. And my I was me trying to protect myself and my own interests in, you know, in the situation, since we had to deal with each other. Like I couldn't go completely no contact. So I was forced to deal with the situation. So now with that being said, one of the biggest tips that I can give you guys is I started locking her into we statements. So basically what ended up happening was like, we would come up with a specific time on, you know, when we were going to do the exchange for our child and all of that kind of stuff. So we would come up with this and we would come up with that. And so every time she would try to breach that, I would say, we discussed this. We made this decision. We made that decision. We made the decision that I would have him on this day and this day and this day, and that you would have him on this day and this day and this day. So it's like you literally have to kind of lock them into a situation where they feel like they are a part of the decision making. Like they were the ones that actually came up with that decision, and for whatever reason, I feel like they feel better about adhering to it if they feel like they were a part of the decision. So when I started using we statements with the narcissist, it actually helped us. It didn't help the communication a lot, because what it did was it just limited us to the box that the parameters that we set, and it set parameters that, like, even if we did end up in court or anything like that, you know, we can both say we discussed this. We have evidence that, you know, we have text messages back and forth that this is what we discussed. This is what our decision was on how we were going to handle it, and it was breached. So it's, you know, that kind of thing. It's like you literally have to take yourself out of the I situation sometimes and put yourself into a we situation and kind of just lock them into the decisions that they've set forth. Because if not, then they're always going to go against everything that you say. So that's my video, y'all. I just wanted to drop that real quick because it was kind of bothering me. I wanted to get that off my chest for a while. That one of the biggest tips that helped me deal with the narcissist is starting to use we statements. So I'll holler at y'all a little later.